Skills 11. We are still multiplying with zeros using trailing zeros. So your first step is to circle the trailing zeros. Two is work the fact. And three is to attach the trailing zeros. Okay, so those are your three steps. So the first thing we're going to do on letter A is to circle the trailing zeros. So we have three trailing zeros, and we're going to multiply 4 times 7. 4 times 7 is 7, 14, 21, 28. And then we're going to attach our trailing zeros, which are 1, 2, and 3. So our answer is 28,000. Letter B. Circle my trailing zeros. Multiply 3 times 2. 3 times 2 is 6. And then attach my trailing zeros, which are 3. 1, 2, 3. My answer is 6,000. Letter C, circle my trailing zeros. Multiply 8 times 7. 8 times 7, 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56. And attach your 3 trailing zeros. So you're going to bring 1, 2, and 3. 56,000. 7,000 times 9. Circle your trailing zeros. Multiply 7 times 9. 7 times 9 is 63. Attach your trailing zeros, which are 3. 1, 2, 3. Your answer is 63,000. Oh, now we have more trailing zeros, but you're still going to follow the same process. Circle your trailing zeros. Multiply 9 times 3. 9, 18, 27. And then attach your trailing zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 trailing zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I go from the back. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousand. 40,000 times 8. Circle your trailing zeros. Multiply 4 times 8. 8, 16, 24, 32. And attach your trailing zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. 50,000 times 5. Circle your trailing zeros, which are 4. 5 times 5 is 25. Attach your trailing zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. 80,000 times 2. Circle your trailing zeros. 4 trailing zeros. Multiply. 8 times 2 is 16. And then attach your trailing zeros, which are 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ones, tens, hundreds, comma. Letter I. Round 8,300 to the nearest thousand. Multiply the rounded number by 5. So we're going to round 8,300 to the nearest thousand. So let me write it down here. 8,300. And we're rounding it to the nearest thousand. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. Arrow to the right. Circle my 3. Is it 4 or less? 5 or more? And it's less than 4. So it stays the same. The digits to the right of the thousands place become zeros. So if it stays the same, my number is rounded to 8,000. So 8,000 multiplied by 5. So we circle our trailing zeros, which are 3 zeros. Multiply 8 times 5 is 8, 16, 24, 32, 40. My answer is 40. Now I'm going to attach 3 zeros. 1, 2, 3. My answer is 40,000 is my product. Round 6,880 to the nearest thousand. Multiply the rounded number by 3. So I'm going to write 6,880 to the nearest thousand. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. Look at the number to the right. It is an 8. 4 or less stays the same. 5 or more, add 1 more. And it is greater than 5. So 5 or more, add 1 more. So in my thousands place, 6 plus 1 is 7. Oops, not there, sorry. 6 plus 1 is 7. And everything after my thousands place are zeros. So it rounds to 7,000. And it says to multiply by 3. 7,000 times 3. So I'm going to circle my trailing zeros, which are 3 zeros. 7 times 3 equals 21. 1, 2, 3. My answer is, my product is 21,000. Mrs. Grace assigned a project that required each of her 30 students to write an essay with a minimum of 2,150 words, which is the best estimate of the total minimum number of words written by 4 students in Mrs. Grace's class. So the question is, which is the best estimate of the total minimum number of words written by 4 students? So she has 30 students, but we don't need to know about the 30 students. We only want to know about 4 students. And we know that the minimum is 2,150 words, and they want to know which is the best estimate. So we're going to round. And then after we round, since each student is going to write a minimum of 2,150 words, and we want to solve for 4 students, we can do 2,150, 2,150. Let me draw my students. 1, 2, 3, and 4 students, right? Each person is going to write a 2,150 word essay, minimum, and they want to know about how much is each student, how much are the 4 students going to write, the minimum number of words. So we're going to round 2,150. We're going to round it first, and then we're going to multiply. So 2,150, and we're rounding to the nearest thousand. 4 or less, let it rest. 5 or more, add 1 more. This is 4 or less, it's less than 4. So my 2 is going to stay the same. Everything to the right of my thousands place are now zeros. So my estimated number is 2,000. So 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000. So 2,000 times 4. Circle your trailing zeros. 2 times 4 is 8. And 1, 2, 3. Attach your trailing zeros. Your answer is about 8,000. You will now work on numbers 1 through 11. Remember to circle the trailing zeros, work the fact, and then attach the trailing zeros.